Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Recently I started upgrading my 3D printing setup and I added Octoprint to my Raspberry Pi. And I found that my printer, along with a lot of others, have a back powering issue. This is the list of the 3D printers that I know of that have this back powering issue. Basically, back powering means that the 3D printer will give power to the Raspberry Pi along the USB cable, and the Raspberry Pi will also back power the 3D printer when it's not on properly, etc. And basically it causes all sorts of issues with the network cards or whatever you've got plugged in, onboard, this, that and the other. The problem I found I was getting mostly was internet issues, and my webcam would just stop working intermittently for no apparent reason, and then I'd have to reset the whole system to get it to work again. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you how to get rid of that problem, and it'll take a couple of minutes. It's literally that simple. Before I get on though, I'd just like to thank Dave and my Patreon. Been supporting the channel and it's just so much help and I really appreciate it. If you'd like to become a Patreon, then pop down into the description box and there's a link to Patreon. We do behind the scenes, we do outtakes, we do various other bits and bobs like early access, etc. So if you can afford it and you'd like to support the channel, have a look. Anyway, let's get on. If this happens when you're plugging your Raspberry Pi into your Ender 3, then you've got a power issue. This will also stop your Wi-Fi dongle or whatever you're using from connecting to the internet and will cause all sorts of other problems. Let me show you how to fix it. The problem you've got is all data cables are power cables, but not all power cables are data cables. And what we need to do is make this just a data cable. What you'll need for this is something to strip a bit of the actual outside insulation. You're going to need some wire snippers and some insulating tape. Now, you can use a razor blade or whatever to just get this off, but just be really careful. Let me show you how you do it. I'm going to use my wire strippers on this end, and I'm just going to give it a quick choop. And now that has shown multiple coloured wires. Each one of these coloured wires does something different. Let me show you. As you've probably assumed, the red and the black are power, and the green and white are data. We need to just cut the red and black. There you go, removed. I'm not going to cut the black this time, it's not needed. Now, all you need to do is wrap a little bit of insulation tape around this, and this is just for aesthetics. There's no issue with leaving this kind of wire untethered, but if you don't know, don't do it. And there you go. We now have a cable that can be plugged directly into your 3D printer and there will be no back powering. Okay, and to test our newly fixed wire, plug it in and plug it in. No backwards powering and no problems with anything to do with the Raspberry Pi or Octoprint. Hope that helped. Okay, there you go, a couple of minutes and it's sorted and it costs you nothing. It's that simple. There are so many people trying to make money off of this by, you know, selling different devices that stop this, that and the other. That's all you need to do. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much again to my patrons, and thank you to you for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.